everybody. What is up? Tim here, or Uzor Dreams, and we're gonna react to literally the new Monster Hunter video game that is releasing for the Switch. It is a Switch exclusive, which I'm actually very excited for, due to the fact because I love the whole theme of it, and I do like Monster Hunter as well. I definitely love it so much. And first of all, it's coming out for the Switch. I want more Switch games, you know. It's just unfortunate the Switch hardware is not to my liking because I feel like it's a little bit dated at this point. But seeing games like this run great, or not great, but okay, is good to me, you know? So let's dive in. This may be a very long reaction video. If anything, I'm going to react to the first 20 minutes because I think literally the first 20 minutes is the person translating, and because we got this video, there's a person translating of what the guy's saying, the dev's saying, and then I think the other 20 minutes is just pure gameplay or whatever, and I'm gonna skim through that other 20 minutes. So all right, let's dive in and start this. Yeah,
A shot.
I will be covering this in my channel, by the way. I will be covering this in my channel, possibly most likely streaming it because these sort of games, it's like you got to stream on, you know. So all right.
So this is the those runes, the shrine runes that we talked as well. And you can see the hunter's already in the locale. Here's the camp over here. Just so you know, they already accepted a two-star
Okay.
quest to hunt down a Tetranadon before they came here. So they're just going straight to the action to show it off to you.
Oh, nice. That
So you can see some kind of
mountain is
cool
shaped as a dog,
rock formations around you.
a rock formation, whatever, mountain or something, cliff.
He's showing you this beautiful river as
Yeah,
well,
very
and
old
the air is
Japan-like.
really
I love
fresh
it.
here. Ah, nature. So he's popping into the tent now.
Really? Okay. See, what I like about this Monster Hunter game, particularly is because it sort of looks like or plays like Monster Hunter Generations, like the old school Monster Hunter games compared to Monster Hunter World, but at the same time, they have features from Monster Hunter World. Like, and also like the same assets from Monster Hunter World, which I really loved. World was my first ever Monster Hunter game I played, and it made me literally go back to the previous titles. I do own Generations, and I do own Monster Hunter on my iPhone. It's the PSP game, I think. But anyway, I like how this is literally the same thing from World, same layout, same concept. Got your item box, most likely maybe crafting here and there, manage items, change your loadout, yada yada. But what I do like also is that the dog is the new addition. The dog is the new addition.
And this is the item box and the buddy board.
Okay, buddy
Here
board.
you can
Just
he's showing you an option that
I
lets you.
think the buddy board is very similar to how the old games are like when it came to Monster Hunter. Um, because you're able to use multiple palicos in the previous Monster Hunter games, if I'm correct. I'm sorry, I never went really in depth when I played it back then, but yeah.
To heat as well. So yeah, the first option is the item box, the second one is the buddy board, and the third one is
Oh, I like how you're literally with everybody, the whole cruiser, even your wire bug.
each. The fourth one is just get out of here. If you go to the top one, the item box, you're able to.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So you're able to eat here because I guess the handler is no longer accompanying you. It's just you're on your own on here.
Manage your equipment and change, what you're using. So we're going to have 14 weapons from, like that you've seen in the series before. So I think people are looking forward to a lot of weapons that they've seen in the past. But we'll
I think I'm not looking forward to a lot of weapons. I feel like the weapons they provide is a lot. I just think the move sets you could do and the combos you could do is what's really important. It would be nice to have a variety of move sets for each weapon because I think my problem with World is um the combat itself. Sometimes, the combat gets a bit stiff, and I get it with some people. It's something I got used to, but I still love the combat regardless for what it is. I just it would be even more of a fun game if it became more fluid with its combat, and when I saw the wire bug, I feel like that really fixed a lot of stuff. But then again, it still has that stiff combat or tanky combat, you could say, where you're not super agile. But hey, man, it is what it is, and I still dig the style of Monster Hunter.
We'll be talking a lot more about those weapons later, so stay tuned for more information.
Oh, so it seems like they're adding more weapons from what I hear. I don't want to rewind.
You had like a lot of money, didn't you? He influenced. Apparently, in the item box, you could see the cash somewhere, and he was like, "Man, you are rich." It's like I have been getting the money.
But yeah, like this game is running on the Switch and it looks great. I mean, it looks like a last gen game, but
So
I would take it. Like you're playing this on portable.
On the screen, that was the wire bug.
But I'm probably gonna be playing this
So
on
you can
dock
see
if I'm
kind of
gonna be
right
streaming.
below, on the center of the screen, below the feet of the player, there are these like two little icons that are slowly refilling. That is the wire bug icon. You can use.
I was really curious of that. So when I first saw the reveal trailer, I was wondering how many times you could wire bug, because I knew that you couldn't obviously do it unlimited, because like there has to be some limit to it, because that'll be way too OP, right? And too broken to use. So there has to be a limit to the wire bug. And it seems like you can only do it 2 times. Maybe there's an ability to upgrade this or have like this certain perk to, I don't know, just increase the wire jumps. I'm not entirely sure, but that's interesting. And look over here in the top right corner, it shows the monsters, and it shows it in like a in a an old Japanese art style. I'm not sure what you necessarily call it, but definitely this whole game is very, very old Japan themed, and I love it so much, man.
Two of them initially, and when you use one of them, you can see it kind of like becomes like temporarily unavailable. So you're able to use
And
two
you
of
could
them
hang.
in unison in a row, and then obviously you can see them recharging below.
So there's gonna, yeah. So what I know
She was
about
very
this game
excited
is
about the fact that you can get on top of that tent.
what I know is about this game as well, that there's more verticality in the map. So it seems like you're gonna be doing a lot of more like parkour.
And he wants to add that, you know, you can use the wire bugs to get all over the place, access all sorts of really interesting places. You can go vertically, horizontally. Basically, you just use that aiming reticule that he popped up before, put it in the direction of the direction you want to throw the wire bug, and then there it goes. It's really a free system that gives you a lot of versatility.
So is it like using the slingshot? Oh, he just wall jumped.
I bet, you know, we can probably make it up here too. Look. Aha.
Yeah, see, definitely you're able to
You know, if you're
do more stuff. Oh man, dude.
if you're on the edge, you know, you can use them to do like little jumps to get up the over places that are in the way, and you'll get over obstacles. So it's really helpful to have. So you can kind of use the wire bugs to search around the environment and find hidden gathering points, and discover really interesting, kind of cute little things that we've, you know, included in the game. It's a really great way to kind of explore the world of Monster Hunter Rise.
Such a chill morning,
And,
just listening to
they're
Monster
really
Hunter
tall.
stuff,
He's like,
man.
is it okay to jump down? And obviously it is.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm not gonna
So it
lie.
looks like you can use the wire bug as you're falling down to, you know, make it look cooler. But he says actually, if you fall and you hit the ground, you still won't take damage. So the wire bug is just entirely if you want to be classy.
Okay. Yeah, there is still no fall damage in Monster Hunter. Awesome.
So we were talking about the wire bug on the bottom, but next you can see to the right of that there is this little icon mentioned. We are calling this the action slider.
Okay, so this is what I'm really wondering, and I wonder if we're gonna find out throughout the this whole stream, you could say. Yeah, is riding the mounts controllable? That's what I'm really wondering, because in World you weren't able to control your own mounts. It was just AI doing it for you. So we'll see.
And
Oh,
using
yeah,
that, you can issue orders to your Palamute.
Yeah, he's controlling it. Yeah, he's obviously spinning in circles.
So, you know, like right now he used it to jump onto the back of the Palamute.
Yeah, and he's able to you're able
on
to
the
manually
back,
jump.
you can do
Awesome.
dashes and
This
jumps.
is great. This is great, and the Palamute
And
jumps
the Palamute's
super
actually,
high.
You got a little bit of a nice addition. So
And
you
you
can
get a
grab
you get an
use
extra
that,
jump from that.
hut and jump
More
out of that.
air.
So, basically, it's really helpful to have the Palamute around to access all these areas and move about quickly.
Yeah, wow, yeah, because the map is,
Sorry,
it
I'm
does
gonna be
look
off of it
big.
quickly.
I'm trying to look at the map right now.
So you can also use the that action bar to do some communication with your buddies. Like this one, like sit, or
Oh,
like
nice, it does shake.
shake hands. Good dog. You can also do it with the Palicos as well.
Oh, nice, yup. You gotta, of course, you gotta do it with a Pelican.
Oh, look how adorable he is. I mean, this has nothing to do with actual gameplay elements. It's just, fun. It's just pure delight.
That's cool, though.
High five, cat.
This
High
is cool
five.
that, like
So yeah,
literally,
the action.
literally, we had Iceborne. We had Iceborne just last year, and the fact that they redeveloped this whole new game for the Switch immediately for next year is crazy, you know? I think what I'm really been loving about Capcom since like 2017 is that they've been rolling out game after game very, very quickly. They roll out these games incredibly fast. And yet, these are fun games to play. I say they're worth your money. I haven't really been disappointed with a Capcom game, you know? Even before then, I've been enjoying their games. So it's just like, even if they seem like they're at their worst, I'm still enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying this ride of Capcom.
That lets you use kind of all sorts of things. As you saw, there were actions to do with your animals, with your pet, with your buddies, and you could also do things
many
like
minutes we
summon
got
the
on here?
Palamute to
Okay.
ride it.
We're on 12 minutes. We gotta keep watching, man.
So you saw me just kind of do this quick, nice slide down the mountain, and we're in this new area now. So this is the main field of the area.
Yeah, it still looks great for a Switch game. I don't care what anyone says. You could
So
say this
I
is
talked
like
a little bit about this.
a
You can
PS2 or
join
PS3
on the-
looking
you can
game,
summon
but
kind of
it
the
still looks
Palamute to
great
jump
for
on
what it
into the
is.
action slider. But if you're near the Palamute, you can also just hold A to just hop onto his back real quick as a sort of shortcut. He's also showing you that you can use you can set shortcuts to kind of make it easier to use the commands that you want to use very often.
Okay, they brought back the
You can see
wheel.
setting it right now. I've set things to like use healing items and whatnot.
Oh, there's a
sharpen
bigger
weapons
wasp.
and et cetera, et cetera. So while you're on the Palamute, you're not just moving. You're able to do other things and get all sorts of actions done and prepare for battle and whatnot. So next up is you can see this little green thing, right? It's kind of like a little ball. That is called
Oh,
a
there's that
endemic
one
life.
platypus looking.
So you can
creature.
collect these to do things like get little buffs like heal or get stamina back or
So
gain
what's-
other sorts of.
So, what sword is this? This sword is kind of big. It's like a medium.
It's only these quests. These buffs are temporary. They're only active for the quest that you're on. So
Dude,
we just
Palamute
kind of
is
triggered
OP.
the
This
bad guy
Palamute is a
so we're
ninja.
gonna
He's
run over here
climbing
so we
walls
can
like
do some other
that.
stuff first
Or
before we
running
fight
walls.
it. So normally, you see there's now 3 symbols for the wire bug on the bottom. Before we had only 2. So
Oh,
what
okay,
this
there's
is
buffs.
during quests, you can find wire bugs in the wild.
Oh.
The wire bugs in the wild. That was weird. To actually increase the max amount of wire bug usage you have in that quest.
Oh, that's
by
cool.
Up to 3.
So that's the strat, huh? Collect as much wire bugs as you can for more mobility. Okay.
And that kind of will help you get a little bit more mobility and move around a little bit more.
Yep. That was
also
the
mentioned
issue with
using
some
it
people with
with
Monster Hunter, is the
Palamute,
mobility.
But sorry, I think I missed that little bit. I think it's just talking about climbing the vines that you saw before.
But with me, I don't have the issue with the mobility. Like I said, I just
So
want to do more
all
combos.
the buff items that you are used to from the Monster Hunter series, of course, will remain in the series. This is an entirely new element that they have added to the game.
I can't wait to see
So,
Monster Hunter
like,
at
you
its
can kinda, like, search around
finest,
the
dude.
map and discover,
With
like,
the
best
RE
routes
engine,
to
I
monsters
swear,
and
man.
figure out the best way to play it. There's some that you don't have to do any of
Like
these
I'm
to
so
win.
waiting for that new whatever next new mainline title you could say they're gonna drop. Cause man, the RE engine is so beautiful. So imagine a game like this, but looking 10 times better. Cause World looked amazing.
These are all kind of optional things if you want to go out of your way to find the extra buffs. So it's all, kind of gives you a lot more ways to approach the game.
And look how big the stamina
So
bar
over here, you
is.
can see this
How
kind of
big you can
grass
make
thing
it.
that he's messing around with it. So you can see over here, he just like found a great wire bug in there. And you can use those one that you found to make these super huge jumps like the one that you just saw. You saw he just leaped up a tremendous distance. So, like searching through the locales, you can find really cool items like this and, endemic lives and wire bugs that will let you maneuver and gain more buffs.
That is
It's a
awesome.
really interesting thing that adds rewards to the exploration aspect of the game. So I'm gonna grab this little endemic life right here. He's gonna jump around here,
Definitely
so bamboo.
very like it has that old school font of or UI of the old school Monster Hunter
So
games.
outside of the areas that you fight the monsters, like the one that you just saw, there's also these kind of like little side areas that are basically you won't find any large monsters wandering in here, but there's tons of endemic life.
Oh, is
to
that
go
Dual
around
Blades?
and look at.
Those are really big for
you know,
Dual Blades. I thought that was completely
There's some
something
like
else.
destructible environmental.
Can you
bits that
destroy
you
it?
go
Can you
and
cut down the
find,
bamboo?
hidden
That's the real
monster- or
question.
hidden-
Oh
sorry,
nope,
hidden
you
endemic
just go
life,
through it.
collect them, gain some buffs. Of course, all these buffs really help you defeat monsters, but they're not necessary. If you're really good at these games and you're an experienced veteran of the Monster Hunter series, you can probably go straight into fighting the monsters if you want to.
I would
This
have
stuff is,
honestly
once
fought
again,
the monster
just
even if
an
I
extra
am bad.
bit.
I want to get into action, man.
So the endemic life definitely do all sorts of things. Like there's buffs. There's also some of them that can be used like.
You know what? I'm really curious if there's only one map. If there's only one map, I don't know how to feel about that. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. Because this map, don't get me wrong, this map is gorgeous. I'm just imagining if they made this map really good, imagine the other maps, man. That would have been crazy.
Item.
Or probably new maps for DLCs. We never know. Just like how Iceborne was.
We'll be giving more information about these on a later date, but right now I think that's all we're gonna say about them. So you can see him. They were talking about, can we climb up here? And then he's like, yeah, I can check this out. So you can use the wire bug to get up here if you want to, or you can use the Palamute. There's lots of ways to maneuver around the environment and explore. So, find a way that suits you, find a way that you like, and play the sort of game you want to play.
I just saw a dead carcass on the right
So once
side.
you get used to it,
Back
it
there.
becomes.
Oh, the
if
Goujaws
you're
are
good,
back.
just bounce around and
They're just chilling in the water.
move around. So, it kind of changes the way the gameplay is.
I hope I
So,
pronounced that right,
getting used to
Gouja.
this,
I'm
new
talking about those
element in the
big
game,
catfish.
This new, dynamic mechanic is the word I'm looking for. Really kind of changes the gameplay, and you can play around with different play styles and have fun. So now they're going to go and look for the Tetranadon and show you some straight up battle, which I'm sure
Well,
you're
I
all looking
think-
forward to.
Yeah, I think we found it earlier. He ran past by it.
So you can see that kind of floating around him. I think that's a,
Oh, there it is.
another.
Yeah, okay, so the
So there's a
Tetradon
paintball-
is like the
paintball
platypus
in
turtle
this.
looking thing. Okay. It's like a platypus turtle. That's what I like about
You
Monster
can see
Hunter.
on
It's
the
literally
bottom
they
left, there's
make
that sort of
these
map, and that will generally show you
dinosaur
what
looking
monsters are.
creatures and they
if you
mix
know
them
what the monster
together
is, it will show up as a
from
little
with
symbol,
normal
but,
animals.
the question marks are monsters that you haven't kind of encountered yet.
Oh wow,
So
that's like
they are.
blood coming out. I thought it was like a cartoony looking.
So
Ooh. I'm not sure how to feel about the art style when you're hitting them. I don't know. It looks way. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really match it, but in the same time, I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't fit in well with the art style. But hey, they didn't
also like
have
this
to go
special
too
item that
crazy
kinda
on
looks like a
the
little owl that you can send
on the
off
big
into the
slashes,
distance that
you
will
know,
search out and scout out the locations
or
and
like
types
the
of
blood
monsters and so
splatter,
on.
you could say.
a scouting item, I suppose.
See, those particle effects are fine.
So now we're
Okay, yeah.
showing off
So
the
right now it
Tetranadon,
looks fine.
and
I
this
think
is an
okay.
amphibious, hefty chunk, as I think I said yesterday.
I just think it looks weird that
He's-
blood is squirting out.
He's really big already.
I feel like it just
but
doesn't
while
really
he's
fit
fighting,
right.
you can see him now. He's actually pretty big up. Once he eats something, he gets extra full. He gets
Look at that. Look how
practically
good that
pudgy.
wire bug would be.
And,
So useful,
what
man,
happens
for
with him
like
is he gets
combos and all
heavier
that.
and his
This is gonna be
attacks
great.
become stronger. It also changes his attack patterns a little bit. So, you know, he moves slower because of this, so it's a nice kind of like different way of fighting the monsters. So now I'm going to show you a little bit more about the
So
dual
Paladin's
blades.
stunned or something, or
Wow, look at that. Look at that stomp. Oof.
yeah, that blood, man. I
So
don't
he's
know.
just
They
hitting
gotta.
normally now.
They may have to change that. That kind of looks weird to me. I'm sorry. I'm like really critiquing the game while the game is obviously still in development,
So,
but
right now he's used the wire
just
bugs,
my
but
impressions.
you're able to use the
But
wire
the
bugs
game
in
is fantastic. I'm
coordination
still
with
planning
your
to get
attack,
this game
like as you're
regardless.
seeing
It's
using
Monster
right
Hunter,
here
dude.
with the dual blades to do some extra attacks. And every weapon has a number of different patterns and things you can do, you know, collaborations attacks that you can, coordinated attacks you can make with a wire bug. And a lot
But
of
yeah,
them
ooh. Seems like the dual blades
really
are
sort of,
basically the same.
go well with the sorts of weapons you're using.
was hoping
so, like,
for
you know,
longsword.
this one lets you increase
love
your
the
mobility
longsword.
and do extra damage at very specific points.
Once upon a time, I did try to use the charge blade in Monster Hunter World, but it ended up not fitting
So
my
I'm going to
play
show you
style.
one right now. It looks like he's going to throw the wire bug forward.
Nice! Stun! Oh,
So you
materials
throw
drop?
the wire bug
The
forward,
materials look
and
way
if the
bigger. You could
monster
spot them
makes an
super
attack
easily
into it,
compared
it
to
gives
World.
you a chance to make a counter attack against it. So
That's
there are
my
really
problem
cool,
with World 2. I can't,
ways to use the
sometimes I
wire
can't
bug
find
in sort of
certain
a supportive role
materials.
for your main weapon and do. I think he,
If he did-
showed you right there. It was a little bit close, so it was kind of hard to see. But right as the monster attacked him, he threw out the wire bug, which is going to make that really cool counter attack.
Oh, wow! There's counters. That's cool. So there's counters for every weapon now, not just the
Depending on, you know,
longsword.
the power of the wire bug coordinated attack that you make, you might use one or maybe two of these wire bug icons on the bottom.
But you need your wire bugs. So basically, your wire bug
You
is
know, you can
sort
use
of
them,
a.
for this one, there's ways to use this to make attacks. There's ways to use it as an innovation. We hope everybody kind of experiments and tries to find out ways to use these
That's
various
cool.
abilities to support their own particular game styles. So you can see this Palamute over here. He's fighting. So one thing people are probably worried about is that the Palamute does have HP. He can get hurt, but he will never die. So even if you
Yeah, just like a
get
Palico.
really, even if it gets really hurt bad, he'll kind of run off and not be available for a bit, healing up, eating doggy treats or something.
He eats doggy treats.
So I think
Looking good, Monster Hunter. I mean,
I
I'll.
think we still have time. He's thinking about ending the gameplay here, but we have a little bit more time. So he's
No,
gonna
slay
do a little
him.
bit
Slay the
more. They're kind
monster.
of discussing what do we want to do now.
Slay the monster, please.
I'm sure a lot of people want to see this whole fight out and see everything.
Yes. Yes, please.
Looks
No.
like they're going to.
Okay, okay. Wait, why are you on?
Okay, so we got a little bit more time. So you see these question marks. So he's going to run over and encounter them. And he actually doesn't know what they are.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
Look at this little-
It's like a bear. It's the other one from the trailer. It's that bear looking.
So yeah, we have. This
What's
guy
cool
just
too
right
is that
over
there's
here. Oh my
turf
God.
wars in this game, like how Monster Hunter World is. Oh, it's like shoot.
So I think they said the name of it. Sorry, I don't.
It's like a
recognize the name of
Wolverine
that
bear.
monster in English.
Yeah, it's a Wolverine
But
bear.
He's adorable. Also terrifying.
That's actually cool. It's a cool
So
a
there's
Wolverine
also,
bear. That's
it
cool.
sounds like
Dude.
he is a monster from the previous series. So we have quite a few of them in this game as well. So this is, I guess, a surprise reveal of this little
Okay, so he's a okay. So this
Monster
monster
right
is a OG. Okay.
dojo.
Dodo.
That sounds like the Japanese is dojo. I might have missed that. Sorry, I'm sure everybody's watching this is more familiar with this monster than I am. So
Nope, that was not my computer, by the
So
way.
yeah,
that
one
was
interesting thing that we already talked about is in this game,
this
kind
person's
of
video.
different from the other previous Monster Hunters, is the player character talks a lot more than it used to. Yao shout and yell and taunt and so on. But there is
Yeah,
an
he speaks English
option
too.
in the menu that allows you to kind of adjust
characters.
this. So if you think like, you know, you don't want to hear your hunter talk, you want him to just be quiet and stab things, you're able to change that and make it more just about, you know.
Yo, they didn't have to do that
quiet,
either, but they did.
solitary
Yo, see, you gotta love the details in these games, man.
So
They
yeah,
didn't
it's
have to.
customizable. You can adjust the rate of.
So this guy is literally fighting another monster. I
So
was hoping to see a turf war. Maybe
they're
we'll
kind
see it
of,
later.
reiterating that, and they're talking about, you know, like if you really want to listen to the character as the character, or if you really want to focus on the action, you can kind of mix around with that. So yeah, we hope you, everybody's looking forward to trying out all these new different abilities and seeing the monsters and everything. So it sounds like we have some more time. So more time than we initially thought we had. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go on a little bit more of a, you know, like a walkabout. I guess we have some leftover time, so we're gonna go on a walkabout and explore a little bit more.
Oh, it came out of nowhere.
So I think
See how he recovered it immediately. Covered immediately with a wire
So yeah, this
bug.
is the first, you know, actual gameplay footage of this. So like, you know, let's go extra far. Let's go the extra mile and show. Literally, let's go the extra mile and show some more stuff.
Okay, so this person is literally gonna walk there.
So
It may be kind of long to get there.
so there. So this is all something that he doesn't know what's going to be awaiting him in this direction. So yeah, like that kind of like triple wire bug thing he did there. She commented how like really nice that felt to see and do. And he's like, yeah, this is that mobility, the kind of light, the ability to run around and be mobile and explore the game. That's a really fun part of this.
Shoot, man, I'm gonna utilize that in combat,
So,
dude.
they're just gonna keep exploring.
I gotta love the
Wow, look at
mobility.
him climb that cliff and.
Yeah, I didn't know that person would climb that
use
cliff
the,
immediately.
firebug to kind of
That
check out where you wanna go
whole
like that as well.
dang cliff. But it
So you
really
can
uses
also,
up your
for
stamina.
the
Like,
most
you're
part-
using a lot of it, and it drains quick. Look how
We showed
really-
him climbing. The
Dude,
wall
I
to
swear,
scrape
man,
and go
these-
sideways and a little bit
these
more
people from Monster Hunter
all sorts of
Rise, man,
directions.
like,
It's a,
these guys are
we wanted to make it a
ninjas.
really easy.
These hunters are
easy
ninjas.
like controls that are simple and easy to understand, but also gives you this really cool, strong feeling of, you know, traversing this environment and exploring all these interesting places. Let's run over here. He's like, let's go over there. He's like, is there something over there? I have no idea.
There's just so much to look at, devs. Don't trip.
So they don't really know where to go. They're just kind of wandering.
Let's slay the monster, yeah?
Yeah,
Let's slay the monster, yeah?
Wander over here. Let's see what we can say.
What is that?
Oh,
What
here,
is that
this little
creature?
guy. She's counting.
That's like a fat raccoon or
This
something.
is kind of like a tanuki, like a raccoon dog.
There we go! I was literally about to mention a
Like a little
tanuki. I was like,
mascot
is that
character.
Tom Nook, bro? I was literally about to say it's a
I guess he
tanuki.
doesn't realize you're there, or maybe he doesn't care.
Are these hostile?
Yeah,
or-
he's a friendly little guy. He doesn't really care.
Okay.
He had this kind of look like, oh, you're doing here. I'm just gonna do what I want. All right, I think we're gonna end it there.
No! We didn't slay the monster! How are you gonna do that to me? Okay, this one has no translations. So I have no idea what this person is gonna do. This is another presentation. And this person has, I think, a longsword. So I think he's just presenting every... I think he's just telling the same thing, like what the other person was saying. So let's just skip over. Oh yeah, this one has two palamutes. One white, one blue. Cool. Because yeah, the new feature in the game is that you could either have a Palico and Palamute, or a Palamute and Palamute, or Palico and Palico. Either one goes. Oh, but what's cool, I think, in multiplayer though, is that you're able to now bring in your companion. So just one companion though, but it's cool that you're able to bring your companion throughout multiplayer when you're playing with your friends or whoever. There's gonna be a lot of people on screen. They were able to utilize that, optimize it correctly. Because I don't think there was ever a lot of things happening on screen when it comes to the main characters, or at least your allies, which is pretty cool. I mean, yes, we did see it somewhat in world, but typically the core gameplay in MHW was just 4 players. Like literally, if you would want to bring your companion on multiplayer, there would only be like up to 2 players to bring your companion. So the fact that you're able to bring your companion up to 4 players, which basically would do the math, eight players on screen, or 8 characters on screen, allies on screen, is crazy. Crazy to see, dude, for a Switch. Pretty ambitious, dude. Just like how Smash Brothers with 8 players. And 8 players is crazy on Smash Brothers. So imagine with, like, I'm not trying to compare this to Smash Brothers. I know it's like ridiculous to compare. But it's just the fact that they were able wow, you're able to just hang, huh? And there's no wow, okay, that's cool. No fall damage either. But yeah, no, I'm just saying that it's just crazy that the Switch can handle these sort of things. Like, we seem to always underestimate it, but I guess it really depends on the developers and how they're gonna optimize it for the Switch, you know? Because sometimes I feel like with the Switch, when it comes to its performance, it's a hit or miss. Big props to CD Project Red for making a Witcher 3 for Switch. Like, you wouldn't expect that sort of game to be on the Switch, you know? It's a really like demanding sort of game to play. But the fact it's on there, and you got a lot of stuff to play, like it's The Witcher, and it's on there is crazy. So imagine Monster Hunter World. You got these Capcom devs working their asses off for this. Is gonna be crazy, dude. So yeah, let's skip. I think he's showcasing the wire bug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the longsword he has. Yeah, it's the longsword. It shows literally the weapon right here. I don't know if you guys see my mouse cursor, but yeah. Oh man, I don't want. Okay, since I'm skimming through the video, please comment down below if I am gonna miss any sort of thing. I will watch it in my free time. But for now, for just this video particularly, I'm going to skim through it. We have 10 minutes left of this, so I'm going to keep skimming through. I just want to see the combat with the longsword, and we're going to end the video. This video is pretty long. It's already 30 minutes long! Jesus Christ! So yeah, let's let's get down to it, dude. Okay. Showcasing that. Okay, there we go. There's the action right here. Yup, that's the long. Oh, yup, it has the typical longsword combos. Ooh, I like the effects on that though. And it makes a sound when you do those slices as well. Oh man, that's gonna look so cool. There we go. Man, I wish there was a translator for this. Oh god, the evasion on here, dude. That is so... I don't know, it just looks so nerfed to me, but then again, that could just be me. That person barely dodge roll. Look at that! That person barely dodge rolled! There was like barely any movement. Oh, this person has... Look at the stamina. So this platypus has that status effect. Yeah, you barely... See, that person wasn't even able to dodge roll that correctly. You barely move with the dodge roll. Maybe they gotta just buff the dodge roll a little bit. Just, you know, raise up the extender a little bit. It doesn't have to be too crazy. It's just make it good enough where you're actually able to dodge an attack, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Please do combos with the longsword dev. Okay. Oh, it has the clutch claw feature with a longsword. So they brought it. So there, you got to use a wire bug though. You don't have the clutch claw. Look at that. Yup, it's the same combo. Oh, it has. Okay, yup, definitely everything from World. Oh. Oh, wow. I think he tried a counter. He was expecting a counter. That was good. This is why you got to use the wire bugs, man. Very useful. He recovered immediately. Oh, the tremor effect. So is there? I'm pretty sure there's counter with the longsword, and I don't think you would need to literally use a wire bug to counter. But that's cool, man. That's cool that they had the sheathing attack, which I love. So when I played Iceborne recently, like a few months ago, I bought the game, and it was my first time ever playing Iceborne because I haven't played Monster Hunter in years, in 2 years, dude. Last time I really played Monster Hunter was 2018. So when I was playing Iceborne for the first time a few months ago, it was crazy to see new combos for the longsword. It was so cool to see for me because I'm a longsword main now. Like I said, I used to use charge blade, but this is great. So it seems like when you do critical hits, like blood starts. What did I just see? What did he use a wire? Oh, what the? This is a completely new move. So this person used up 2 of the wire bugs to perform this special attack. It's like a big slice, like a heavy slice attack. Yeah, look at that. It's a heavy slice. Heavy slice attack. I love the effects with a longsword so far. So it has a stun animation as well. Taking advantage, hitting the stuff at the head. And then the sheath. And couldn't get the sheath. Or at least the attack. That's so cool. I like how the longsword looks in this game. This is gonna be great. Looking good, dude. Okay, we got 2 more minutes. I might as well just finish this. This is great, dude. Look at that! Wow, that's a different... Like, we're just seeing new moves because of the wire bug. The wire bug just gives different stuff, different animations that I have never seen before. This person, I guess, tried to counter again with the sheath. So there's no foresight slash or something like that? There's no... Because we saw, like, I feel like we saw nearly everything other than the other counter attack. Okay, he got that counter. Nice! There we go. He was able to pull it off. This is a great looking game. I'm probably gonna be playing this a lot on portable if I'm on the go, dude. This is a great game to play, great quality game. You gotta love it. Oh, he gonna throw a huge boulder at you? Are you kidding me? God. It's like a Pokemon, dude, doing bubble beam. Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully they release a demo, by the way, man. This would be great to see a demo. You know, I might have to get a pro controller for this to get that real Monster Hunter experience, man. I feel like my Joy-Cons are like breaking. They have that Joy-Con drift. Well, alright, I think they're gonna end the stream here, yeah. So anyway, y'all, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this whole reaction video. This is a 40-minute video. I didn't mean to make this video super, super long, but I hope you guys enjoy this. This was amazing to see. I love Monster Hunter. All right, Monster Hunter is literally one of my favorite video games of all time. Um, it's a great game to play. It's my sort of game. And comment down below what you guys think. I want to hear you guys' opinions about this. And also, by the way, um, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more content based off Monster Hunter or gaming related videos. It's what I do. I do plan on posting content of Monster Hunter when this game comes out for next year. I do plan on doing like PS5 videos if I ever get my hands on the PS5 as well. Hopefully. So fingers crossed, man. Anyway, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Goodbye. Have a great day.